Rain drizzled down the glass walls of Kingston Enterprises as Emily Parker sat nervously in the waiting lounge. She clutched her thin resume like a lifeline, rehearsing what she'd say to the man she'd been warned about, Alexander Kingston, the ruthless CEO with eyes as cold as his skyscraper office. Emily wasn't here for a corporate position. No, she was here for something even more dangerous, babysitting his 5-year-old twin boys, Ethan and Liam. The agency had called her that morning with urgency. "Emily, it's your last chance. He's fired 6 nannies in the past month. Nobody lasts longer than a week." "I'll take it," Emily said without hesitation. When she entered his office, Alexander Kingston barely glanced up from his laptop. His tailored navy suit was impeccable, his hair perfect, his presence intimidating. "You're the new one?" he asked without emotion. "Yes, sir. Emily Parker." He finally looked up, and for a second, she saw surprise flicker in his eyes. "You don't look like the others," he said flatly. "Well," Emily replied with a small smile, "I'm not here for the paycheck. I actually like kids." A faint, almost invisible smirk crossed his face. "You'll regret saying that." Within 5 minutes of stepping into the Kingston penthouse, Emily realized what the agency meant. Ethan was climbing the living room curtain like a pirate boarding a ship, while Liam was racing a toy car across the marble coffee table, knocking over a $3,000 vase in the process. Before she could stop him, Liam handed her a chef's apron and grinned. "You're cooking for us, right? Dad only makes toast." By lunchtime, Emily's hair looked like she'd wrestled a hurricane. "I look like a hot dog after a tornado," she muttered, just loud enough for the boys to burst into giggles. Over the next few days, Emily began to see why no one stayed. Alexander barely interacted with his children, always hidden in meetings or working late. The twins adored him but were starved for his attention. One night, Emily found Ethan asleep on the couch clutching a framed photo of their late mother. The sight broke her heart. She realized then, this wasn't just about babysitting. These boys needed someone who cared. Slowly, Emily began to win over not just the twins, but Alexander too. She'd leave little notes in the boys' lunchboxes, funny jokes, drawings, riddles, and soon he started reading them too. One evening, Alexander came home earlier than usual and found Emily and the boys building a blanket fort. For the first time, she saw him laugh. Really laugh. Just when things seemed to be changing, disaster struck. During a charity event, Liam wandered outside into the busy street. Emily saw him just in time and sprinted, scooping him into her arms seconds before a speeding car passed. Alexander arrived moments later, panic etched into his usually controlled face. "I could have lost him," he whispered, his voice breaking. That night, he sat at the boys' bedside, holding their hands until they